This is not an everyday arrest on our streets. Instead, it's police manhandling and detaining a father right beside his dying daughter in hospital. Zainab was born with a rare genetic illness, which the family didn't know about until she was 3. In July last year, the 6-year-old's health rapidly deteriorated. She was admitted to hospital, struggling to breathe and put on life support. But her parents, both doctors, say the staff at the hospital in the north of England weren't giving her the correct treatment.
They never listened to us. They would never provide, explanations for their actions. Because with my medical background, I'm an adult chest consultant, and the disease Zainab was suffering is not uncommon in adult population. So I was able to ask, leading questions.
In August 2019, the medics looking after critically ill Zainab decided it was time to end her treatment and she should be allowed to die. Her parents insisted this wasn't the right thing to do, leading to a bitter breakdown in the relationship with the doctors treating her.
I believe that because our relationship had deteriorated over the past 18 months, they had finally come to a decision that this was it, and they had made a decision.
Dr. Abbasi clung to his daughter's bedside, refusing to leave, denying the doctors from removing the ventilator which was keeping Zainab alive.
Unfortunately, we need to speak to you outside.
We've just been told about half an hour ago that they are going to take the tube out and our daughter is going to die.
It meant police were called, and what unfolded was far from civil.
I've got chest pain.
Right, we'll take it here, Nathan.
I've got medicine in my pocket. I want to have some.
Right.
I've got medicine in my pocket.
Right. If you sit up reasonably on the chair, we'll get you medication.
I can't. I'm feeling dizzy.
Dr. Abbasi suffered from a heart attack and was taken to A&E.
I actually thought that he was going to die. And at one point I said to the nurses, I said, am I going to be organising 2 funerals?
They've told us in a statement, they've said, we responded to a call of a man being violent and abusive towards staff and that he had assaulted a consultant. Was that right?
So if that was right, why didn't they come and arrest me?
But then when they asked you to leave the bed and go outside, why did you not comply to that?
Because I knew that if I left the bed space, I would not be allowed to come back.
Yeah. We're human beings, we're parents. We're told that our daughter's going to die. And we're shouted at. We were treated like scum.
The force also said, while we recognise this was a very distressing time for him and his family, our duty was to ensure the safety of all those present. We have reviewed the body-worn footage from the incident, which sets out a very different picture to the limited version of events which have been presented to us. The NHS Trust, which treated Zainab, offered their heartfelt sympathies and condolences to the family. And they told us their first priority was to always act in the best interest of their patients. In a statement, they said, on very rare occasions, when there is a risk to the safety of our staff or obstruction and interference with the delivery of care and treatment, it is necessary for us to seek help from the police. Following the incident, the NHS Trust applied to the High Court for permission to take Zainab off the ventilator, but in mid-September, just 3 days before the hearing was due to start, she died.
I want the world to see so that it is not allowed to happen anymore.
The family are now taking legal action against the police and the hospital. They're being supported by Christian Concern, a religious organisation. But whoever is right or wrong in this bitter feud, the footage of police dragging distraught parents away from their dying child is an image many will struggle to forget. Zainab Rashid, Sky News.